Y'all wanna know one thing I can't stand in rap? Scammers. No, I'm not referring to them young niggas in the corner that's allegedly doing whippets now.
The whipping in my body!
Or the punch made death type rappers. More specifically, hypothetical scammers. Scamming is bad either way, by the way. Just letting y'all know, please don't do it. What's up everyone, this is Angie's, and today we're gonna be talking about something that I've been thinking about for a while. As you can see from the title and my introduction, you're probably thinking to yourself, what could possibly be the worst promo tactic in rap? The average answer would be someone who's pretty much acting too cool for fans or acting quote unquote mysterious, right? Yeah, that's pretty bad, but that's not what I'm referring to personally. What I think is the worst promo tactic in rap is when rappers who consistently lie about dropping, and when the time comes, the music get delayed pretty much. And most of y'all probably think I'm gonna talk about Carti. Most definitely I'm talking about Carti, but that's not the first person that came to my mind. It's actually Chief Keef. We're gonna start off with Chief Keef. Man, where do I even begin with Chief Keef? Although he is my GOAT, I literally was gonna rock my Glow Gang shirt, bro. Like, I literally have the proof right here that y'all did not ask for. Y'all see the back? This the front and this the back. I was gonna turn my back around like y'all had goddamn V-Long. And I also have a Glow Gang hoodie in my closet that I haven't worn outside yet, which is very hard to cop nowadays. Well, I don't know about now, but we're not talking about clothes. We're talking about the actual music itself. The Almighty So 2 era, when it was keep on getting delayed, had to be the worst time of my life, no bullshit. I didn't even know this information until I did research for this video, but Almighty So 2 has been delayed 9 times since 2018. 9 times since 2018 this album was supposed to come out. Yeah, Almighty So 2 has some lore to it. The actual rollout started with Chief Keef posting this cover art I'm going to put up on the screen, and it actually had one official song release that was supposed to make the album but didn't make the cut, called Boost, and personally I think is a good song. I say one official song release because there was another song that was supposed to come out called Mulani, which ironically featured Lil Uzi Vert, and you know anything Lil Uzi touches that is a feature, that shit is not going to get cleared most likely. The song's not out on any Keef Keef project. Ironically enough, it's on a Lil Reese project, and lo and behold, Lil Uzi is not on the song. So yeah, if y'all want to listen to that, go ahead. I feel like Chief Keef didn't drop anything during this entire weird rollout for Almighty So 2. If anything, Chief Keef is the only one who consistently drops out of the rappers I'm talking about in this video. He dropped 4 of them during this time period, which was still a good album till this day, and a few of his older projects, but moral of the story, the fans was waiting on that Almighty So 2. But then we finally hear from Chief Keef again, putting the long-awaited Almighty So 2 on streaming platforms, more specifically Apple Music, with the release date being on October 14th. Oh, I'm sorry. The announcement date being October 14th of 2022, but the actual release of the music coming out on December 16th of the same year. But y'all already know where I'm going with this. And with the singles Tony Montana Flow and Rack Stuff in the Couch being out, you would think we're making progress here with the album, right? Hold my hand when I say this, cause this is where the problems would start. Cause with the release dates, we went from, I had to pull my script out for this. We went from December 16th, 2022, January 20th, 2023, April 14th, 2023, June 9th, 2023, August 11th, 2023, October 13th, 2023, March 29th of this year, April 26th of this year. Nothing but delays from all of those dates I just named. But then on May 9th, after multiple delays and multiple cover arts nobody asked for, we finally get a track list, and it was coming the next day, May 10th. And even then, I still wasn't convinced until I seen it on streaming services, which I stayed up for, by the way, and Lord and behold, we finally got the album. Now, with all those delays and issues I just named, was the album worth it? Fuck no. But that don't mean I don't like the music. But the point still stands. Although I do come back from the album time to time, I do like the songs. There's no reason. Those were 9 date announcements of Almighty So 2 I just named. I don't care if bro one of my favorite rappers. There should be no reason why we delay in music this much. And To add a little salt to the wound, after Almighty Soul 2 dropped on May 10th, he added a little tour, well, no pun intended, because that's literally the tour name, just to be cancelled before it even started. Me personally, I was actually thinking about tapping in, because like I said earlier, I have a Glow Gang hoodie and an outfit to go with it, mind you, that I haven't worn. So that was a good opportunity to wear it. But luckily, I had a feeling that the tour would be on bullshit. In the tour cancellations, we gotta talk about Carti next, man. I'm honestly shocked that Carti has a big fan base with the amount of bullshit he puts his fans towards. Delaying not only the music itself, but the tours as well. More specifically the Antagonist tour, which is like his third time delaying that shit. So the only times you'll see Carti live is at a Rolling Loud set, it seems like. But more on the music aspect of things, the amount of scrapped albums that Carti has to his name should be a crime for real. From the amount of delays starting with Whole Lotta Red, which in his defense, it kept getting leaked from time to time till the actual project came out, which still isn't good, by the way. And when it did come out, bro didn't even wait for the album to sit with the fans. Literally 2 days later, he talked about a deluxe, and we already know it's almost been 4 years since he announced a deluxe for Whole Lotta Red. No process. I hope y'all don't hear that outside, man. Then a few months later, he teased Narcissist, and fans assumed it was another project because he put a whole date, 9/13/21, on a post with nothing more as a caption, just for it to be a clothing line the whole time. Play devil's advocate real quick. Let's say hypothetically, that's what he meant the whole time. He didn't exactly mean if it was music or not, to be fair. But then 2 days afterwards, he put some strange text messages on his Twitter. One saying that the website was hacked, which he's referring to the clothing line. But then another one, which stuck out to me, he was talking about samples. Specifically, I'm going to put it on the screen. The text says, "Forget about the samples, drop Narcissist." We're gonna push that message about the merch to the side real quick. I'm mostly referring to the music, like I said earlier. Now, I'm not a clothing brand type bull at all. I'm literally making YouTube videos. But I'm thinking, if you're gonna talk about samples, and there's 2 other people in the group chat, I'm assuming that that's something to do with your label, right? And you're referring to samples. Bro, he can't be talking about nothing else but music. I'm just saying. He's talking about nothing else but music. And I don't think Carti has label issue problems to my knowledge, because if he did, I don't even think the Opium label would exist and have a major buzz on top of that. And also, he did have a little tour to this alleged Narcissist album, so music had to be involved, because there's no way you're doing a tour for a clothing line. So something had to be there, but in Carti fashion, sadly, Narcissist is not a topic of anymore, because that shit got scrapped. But he's basically doing the same thing, but for a new album called Music. Where do I even begin with music? It all started with a song called Different Day that dropped December 11th of last year on his Opium page. You know that one song, "See, she never made it hard for me." See, yeah, that song. Basically, I personally thought nothing of it, because why would he randomly drop on IG? But then we started to see a random British old head consistently talking about new music Carti dropping. Again, thought nothing of it. But then 2024 dropped 2 days later after the Different Day song I referred to. And afterwards, we started to see the same British old head multiple times getting posted by either other Opium members or Carti himself, usually yelling the same phrase, "New music, Carti dropping," or something like that. And that same British old head, I think he's the only reasonable source for Opium at this rate, because he'd usually be on the mark, because we got Different Day, 2024, Hood by Air, Backrooms with Travis Scott, and Evil Jordan, all in the span of a month. This is clearly the most active Carti has been in a while, and at claiming that he's dropping around the time frame, yeah, something might be happening, right? But sadly, this is Carti we're talking about. Literally all of that for nothing. I like how in 2024, he says this specific lyric,
2024, music.
When his ass should have said,
2024,
no,
music.
Because we have not heard anything but features from him after that whole entire month. I mean, he did scam Aiden Ross on stream, just standing there, still pushing the 2024 music agenda like that's the only form of communication, like bro, some type of Pokemon or some shit. And also a song that I forgot to mention called Ketamine. Y'all can correct me if I'm wrong in the comments, but that song came out in mid-March. But other than that, Carti has not dropped a single body of work since Ketamine.
But I'm not raggedy. Skinny jeans on some baggies. I made mad honey. I got red.
And you know the list of songs I mentioned earlier? Fun fact, none of them songs I mentioned are on streaming service at all by the time of this recording. Unless you want to hook up something like SoundCloud or YouTube, there's no way you can put it on a personal playlist if you use Apple Music or Spotify. Unless you're one of them people that know how to do that. Me personally, I'm too lazy to do that, but anyway. It has gotten so bad to the point Carti fans aren't even waiting for him to drop anymore. They're tuning into AI Carti unironically. Like, I've never seen a fan base this dedicated for someone to drop music that the fans do it for them. But that also applies to the next person I'm going to talk about. And that leads us to the last person I'm going to talk about in this vid, who pretty much fit the description. No other than OT7 Quanny, bruh. Some of y'all might know who Quanny is. Others might not know who I'm talking about. But pretty much OT7 Quanny is a local rapper from my hometown, Philly. And pretty much one thing about him, he does the same thing as Carti and Chief Keef. Hence why he's in the video. But the difference is, he's just now getting attention from outsiders. The reason why I say he's getting outside attention this past year, because in a local aspect of things, he's been around since, I'd say, 2020. And ever since he never dropped an official project by the time of this recording, this whole time of being relevant. Personally, I don't count them leaked projects that's on his page on streaming services, because I seen him make a post on IG that's now deleted when Leaks Volume 1 project came out, saying that he didn't even know that dropped, and it's still charted on Apple Music. Now, I take that with a grain of salt personally, because he's signed to a label now, I'm pretty sure. And there's no way they're letting you slide with all leaks, and you're making no money off them leaks, bro. But it is a possibility. I could be wrong, though. And it could be the same thing as people doing with the AI Carti thing. Well, except it's not actually AI. It's actually older Quanny songs in question that's already been around. And I'm usually against the idea of listening to leaks. Fun fact, I still am, because I have not listened to the whole Leaks Volume project besides the first one, because I wanted to see if it was true or not. And yeah, it's just older songs that I've already heard before. And I'm not saying that I listen to the leaks on my spare time, God no, but I'm just saying that I would hear it, like, rather it be from friends or social media pretty much, because again, this is a local we're talking about. I'm gonna bound to hear it, especially him being the biggest local currently, if not one of them. Of course, I'm bound to hear this man leak. You would think the way I'm referring to Quanny, bro is a whole mysterious person. But no, he is very active on social media, doing things like 20v1s, scamming YouTubers, being around Donald Trump.
So much cash he doesn't know what to do with it. OT7 Quanny. OT7, where are you? And I love that hat on you. That
Joining the wrong streamers live. Also, recently I just seen that man beefing with Chicago people. Bro is doing everything but dropping. What the fuck? Oh yeah, my personal favorite, aka the whole point of this video, lying about music. Let me show y'all something real quick. Like, no bullshit, this is no script or nothing, this is just straightly me. If we look at Quanny page right now, this man, nah bro, how is he getting this much likes? This is a prime example, right?
On my hands.
We're not playing the music, but literally, he would do this thing where he would post a snippet, right? It didn't ask for 20k comments. 20k comments. This shit got 25.
I got.
Hey, turn that shit off. But he got 25k comments. 200k likes. But not dropping. How does he do it? How does one person blow up by literally not doing shit? How? Like, literally, if it's not features, you don't hear from this man musically. Cause again, he doesn't drop. He literally doesn't drop. He's a part of the dropper. I'm not doing the hand signs because I'm a civilian, but he's a part of the droppers. But his homies don't tell him to drop. Like, what the fuck? Yo, this nigga Quanny pissed me off, man, because he's like the biggest rapper here, one of them, but he doesn't use that to his advantage. Like, you hear everything from this man, but his job. I'm sorry y'all had to see me rant like that, but like, bro, it really do piss me off when it comes to Quanny. Like, you got the ball in your hands. If you don't stop ball hogging and shoot it, bro, yo, there's no way. He's basically the Philly embodiment of Bees. That's what I compare him to because they both held an album. They know they make good music, right? But they hold on to it for like so long. Difference is, Ganger was worth the wait. I don't know if Quanny music, whenever he drops an album, because he don't even know if he gonna drop the album. Whenever he drops an album, I don't even know if that shit gonna be worth the wait, man. But if y'all made it this far into the video, I appreciate it. Make sure to like, comment, share, subscribe. This is NG's and take care.